Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. So in today's video, I thought to make a comparison video to compare these two products. So on the right side, we have the Logitech MX3 and on the left side, we have the Apple Trackpad and which one wins. So if you want to choose any product, which one to go for, and that's what this video is all about. So I know it's very devastating for me to make these random tech videos, but I really love tech and I want to build a community out of it. So if you enjoy my videos, please consider to subscribe and like this video to help me out. That will be a huge help. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So on the right side, we have the Logitech MX3, and let's start with the price. This one, it goes for about $100 in the US, I think. In the Netherlands, in Europe, it's 110 euros. It's slightly more expensive, and but that goes with every product here in Holland because we pay way too much tax for these kinds of products. Also for Apple products, but that's something for a future video. On the left side, we have the trackpad, and this one goes for 150 euros, and that's like 40 euros more expensive than the Logitech mouse. What if you live in the US, it's listed for $150. So that's that. This one is slightly more expensive, or actually more expensive, for like 50% more expensive than this one. So yeah, but what to go for? Because the game is not ended there. It's not a price comparison video. It's what these products do. So let me put this trackpad on the side and go and analyze the Logitech Mouse MX3. So what I very like about this mouse is obviously the ergonomical shape of it. If you have a wrist or if you work for a couple of hours behind the computer, this mouse is like it's like a blessing. It will definitely be easy on your wrist. That's something for sure. The second thing is that you can connect it with 3 devices. So if you have like an iPad on the side, you can just connect your iPad to it and it will work fine. And there are a lot of buttons that are located in places to make the whole feel intuitively. So if you click, for example, on this button in here, you get an overview of all the screens that you have on your desktop. If you scroll on this wheel, you can just switch between tabs on your Google Chrome browser. And obviously the actual wheel, if you scroll on it, it feels very qualitative. You can even change the sound of it by clicking on this button. So now it scrolls very smoothly, and now you have that ticking sound in it. You feel like you're scrolling on an actual wheel. And overall, the ergonomical feel, I already said that, but it's very convenient. It works very well in the hand and it's easy on your wrists. And the downside about this mouse, and I need to emphasize that because it's very important to know, if you are a video editor and you work with a timeline, this mouse is not the answer. It will not help you out at all. And that's where the magic trackpad of Apple comes in. You can scroll in your whole timeline very easy. You can make it bigger. You can zoom in and zoom out without thinking about it. This mouse is not made for video editors. Let's be honest in there. What's also great about this mouse, besides being a video editor, is that it has all these gestures. You can easily do all kind of stuff on your Mac. So let's say if you want to switch between screens, you just have to go with your 4 fingers over the trackpad and you get an overview of those screens. Let's say you want to go to your app area, you just have to wipe over or swipe over your trackpad and you get your apps. What else? if you want to scroll in a very large documentary, you just have to swipe with 2 fingers on the trackpad and you can just infinitely go to the very bottom of your page without scrolling, for example, on this wheel for like seconds and seconds long. So it's more convenient to have this trackpad for all those things than having a mouse, to be honest. But there is something that this trackpad lacks, and that is that ergonomical feel that you get with a mouse. So if you work for like a couple of hours on your mouse or on your trackpad, your wrist will suffer from it. That's something I can guarantee you that will happen. So if you are not a video editor, if you're not scrolling on very large pages, if you don't care about all these gestures, if you didn't have a Mac before and don't know how all these things works, definitely go for the mouse. This one is cheaper. It has a very built quality. The ergonomical feel, I already talked about that like for 4 times. You can connect it to multiple devices and and this mouse will last forever. I guarantee you that you will have this mouse for about 10 years. You can work with it without breaking a sweat. At the other side, if you are a video editor, if you work with a timeline, if you want to make things bigger, smaller, and all kind of things, then go for the trackpad. Know that having this trackpad will tire your wrist drastically. So what to do about that? I'll give you a final bonus, a final tip to overcome that wrist fatigueness, and that's buying 2 of these. So I find out that if I work for like 5-6 hours on my computer and I have like very fatigued wrists, if I go and doing these movements for like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, my wrists will, 1, get stronger, and 2, they overcome that fatigueness for having my hand on the same position for like 5 hours. So one last thing I want to emphasize, that if you have both devices connected to your computer, you will find some hiccup while you are working with your trackpad or with your mouse. So the devices will not work smoothly because they are both connected to your computer. So what to do? Just go, if you are working with your mouse, just go to your trackpad and turn it off. And if you are working with your trackpad, go and turn the MX Master 3 off by switching this button. And that way, one device will be connected to your computer and you will not find that hiccup once when you are working with your mouse. And that's actually it for this, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. If you have any questions, obviously leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.